It's not a party without a little drama, am I right?
Roman Sionis is a really fun character, and Cathy Yan and I have had a blast kind of taking what was there in the comics and then building it out into something new and fleshing him out and taking a slightly different spin on him.
Roman is very interesting. He's not your typical villain. He struggles and has this desperate need to be admired and loved.
I don't ask for much, do I? No. Why is this happening to me? Why?
He's just completely narcissistic and comes from a life of privilege. Of course he's going to get what he wants because he doesn't know anything else. He can go from being charming in 1 second...
Run it by that beautiful wife of yours.
...and absolutely terrifying the next.
Get on that fucking table!
He's been booted out of his very, very rich family. That absolutely kills him. He can't stand it. So he's full of rage.
Fuck family!
But at the same time, everything is about proving that he's worthy.
I know what everyone says. Here comes Roman Sionis, who was handed life on a silver spoon.
Our villain is very complicated, very nuanced, and Ewan is that kind of actor. He can bring all that nuance. We were attracted also to the idea of somebody unexpected.
Give me something with a fucking beat!
Ewan was able to bring such charm and such comedy, but also vulnerability to the role. And I love developing Roman with Christina and with Margot.
He's just such a great actor, and I think he's one of the most versatile actors out there. So he's perfect for this because it's sort of shocking in a way to see him be nasty and vile.
Is that a snot bubble? Ew. Oh, I've changed my mind. Peel it off.
He's a great villain. He really made some unexpected and brave choices with Roman, and there was room to do that in this movie. Ewan had great ideas, and him and Cathy worked on it a lot to come up with what that would be.
He wants to control everything because he can't control his own emotions, and he's a bit unhinged, which makes him a really interesting foil for Harley because she steals his thunder a lot.
I agitate his already delicate sense of mental equilibrium, that and his obsessive-compulsive need to be the center of attention.
Just the way that I think Harley makes a few good decisions in the movie that gives her more of a heroic arc. He makes the bad decisions that makes him the villain of the movie. And yet they're very similar in many ways. They're both theatrical and big and loud. He loves being the center of attention, and so does she, but Roman hates that about Harley.
You're really not as complicated as you think.
Why are you so tiresome?
He has a real suaveness, but while you hate him, you also love him. You can't help it.
Food is good. You need any more cocktails?
You buy him as the host with the most. You want to see him in that club. If he ran a club, I would fucking go to that club.
Who's having a good time? You are!
So it makes sense that people gravitate towards him, even in spite of his incredibly volatile mood swings and his kind of erratic behavior. He brings a humor to the danger, which I think is really important.
Come in, come in. We're just finishing up a little business.
We are at Roman's condo. KK is just amazing. He put together this incredible world that I think fits really nicely with Roman's character, but also is similar enough to the Black Mask Club, so it feels familiar. The loft is also meant to be on top of the Black Mask Club, so he always has sort of like a nice bird's eye view.
Well, 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 well.
Roman is showing Black Canary around his apartment, and he's going up the little shrunken heads, and he's like, look at his little hair. His little haircut.
Yeah, he's 1,000 years old.
It was just an ornament in my living room. Ew. I love it. It's so funny, and it's just improv that Ewan made up. The way he says it makes me laugh every time.
There are a few things that reflects his personality. There are a lot of masks. It evokes a very sort of classy and worldly gentleman's parlor, but at the same time, there's something a little bit creepy about it, a little entitled.
Ow! Get out!
Oh, I got it. Poor KK can't take it anymore. So much of our film feels like an origin story. He is Roman Sionis, and he only becomes Black Mask at the very end.
There might be a bit of a scrape between me and Harley. They have to stop him at the end.
Bad guys, just outside.
He is the bad guy, and they want him to get his comeuppance.
You don't mess with Roman Sionis!